I'm Mr. Caleb.
And I'm Miss Roberta.
And we're Catoosa County.
Normally, we would be meeting with you inside your classroom, but due to
COVID-19,
we have to meet virtual.
So, keep a lookout for our videos every single month, because we'll have new information to share with you all the time. As you can see behind me, we already have some cool activities up here on the board of what we do in Catoosa 4-H. For example, here's a picture of one of our students at the District Project Achievement, something that you can do a project for and possibly get to go to Georgia Highlands College for the competition.
That's pretty awesome. Or we have a picture of her here at camp. That's right, we have all kinds of camps in the summer that you can get involved in too.
And here's a picture of one of our volunteers, Miss Sarah, teaching an art class where she had everyone paint a cool looking flag.
And it doesn't all just happen here in the office, we take you on trips too. So here we are at Greeter Falls with a small group from Catoosa County enjoying the great outdoors.
So, we keep saying the word 4-H.
But what is 4-H, Mr. Caleb?
Well, 4-H is the largest youth organization in the world. And to really find out what 4-H is, we need to study a little bit of history and find out how do we get to where we are now.
Well, a long time ago, in 1904, the school superintendent in Newton County, Mr. G.C. Adams, came up with a great idea.
So, Miss Roberta, in 1904, what do you think most people did for a living?
I bet there was probably a lot of people working in their offices downtown.
Nope, that's not it.
Well, then they were probably driving those new cars all around.
Nope, Henry Ford wasn't really doing that yet.
Then I guess they were at home watching TV?
If only there was television and TikTok then. But no, they were farming.
Farming! That makes sense.
That's right. And so, the superintendent, Mr. Adams, contacted professors at the University of Georgia to see what they were working on.
So, he had experiments? Who was he going to have do experiments?
Well, he wanted his boys to do experiments, so they created the Boys Corn Club. They grew it, exhibited it at the fair, and they took care of it along the way, testing different ways that they were growing.
So just the boys got to do a corn club? Well, guess what, Mr. Caleb? The girls came along and we started the Tomato Canning Club. That's right, girls learned how not only to grow tomatoes, but how to can and preserve them for later on.
That's pretty cool. So 10 years later, the Smith-Lever Act was passed in Congress, which created the Cooperative Extension Service, which is where we work, and that's the service part of the University of Georgia.
You mean UGA?
That's right. Go Dogs! So, this was the first time that the Boys Corn Club
and the Girls Tomato Canning Club
came together to form the first 4-H club. Today, we do a lot of activities and events in 4-H, not just ag stuff. And we're going to talk about those here in a minute. But first, we need to know, what are the 4-H's?
What are they?
Well, they're head, heart, hands, and health. That's right. So we have the 4-H's, which make up 4-H, and then we also have 4-H colors.
What could the 4-H colors be, Mr. Caleb? I
wonder, maybe green?
And what?
That's it, green and white. And we have a motto in 4-H. It says, making the best better. And that's what we're all about. Taking the best and making it even better. And that's you guys. 4-H is all across the country. We have over 6.5 million members in 4-H in 90,000 clubs and over 540,000 volunteers in all 50 states.
So just in the United States 4-H is?
Absolutely not. 4-H is in Canada and all across the world.
Wow! But today, we're just going to tell you about Georgia 4-H. Do you know, Mr. Caleb, there's 170,000 members centers are located within Georgia. We have Waseega 4-H Center, Rock Eagle with the Rock Eagle Mound, Fortson 4-H Center, and on the coast we have Tybee Island has Burton 4-H Center, and then there's Jekyll 4-H Center. Perfect ways to get involved in 4-H.
And our Catoosa County 4-H is located all the way up here near the Tennessee border. And so that's the 4-H club that you're now a part of. In Georgia 4-H, we have a lot of events and activities, right, Miss Roberta?
We do. Some of them are judging activities where you get to be the judge. You'll learn all about forestry and the trees and bugs in forestry judging. And of course, we love our chickens here in Georgia, and so we learn all about poultry judging and how to take care of them, and then how to be a better shopper with cotton boll and consumer judging.
That's right, and as the coach of that team, we'll start next month with that. So all you have to do is keep a watch out for what we call the green sheet, and you'll learn more information about what that is. We have Catoosa Safe, which is Shooting Awareness Fun Education. We have a BB team that you can be involved in. Ages from 4th grade all the way through 9th grade can be on our BB team. So call if you want to have more information about that.
And one of my favorite things about 4-H is getting involved in the community. We have community service opportunities galore. So we go to TSC and help raise money to help fund all of those programs. One of my favorite current community service programs is 4-H Tech Changemakers, where we've partnered with Microsoft to get information and knowledge all about computers and technology out to all the people within our county, young and old.
That's right. We even have a Clover Contest in 4-H.
There's a contest? Can I win something?
That's right. Your school's 5th grade can win a huge end-of-the-year ice cream bash for turning in the most pop tabs. By the way, what are pop tabs?
Pop tabs, Mr. Caleb, are what come on the top of your Coke can. That's right, that little tab, you wiggle it off, pop it in a container, and get those pop tabs to your teacher today so that you can win this contest.
Remember, this contest runs from now, starting right now, all the way through April. So make sure you keep turning those in.
But it's not just ice cream we're winning, Mr. Caleb. We're talking the whole shebang. We got chocolate syrup, sprinkles, and all kinds of fixins for your toppings.
Sounds like my favorite family trip to Ryan's when I was little. Now, what is next? What do you need to look for and do? Well, you'll need to fill out your enrollment card, and you'll either have a paper copy of that or you'll have a link to go and fill it out online. Then you have your Friends magazine this month, your Introduction to 4-H, which goes over a lot of the stuff we talked about today, but has a little more information and something you can take home to your parents. We also have a parent guide where they can read all about everything that you've learned.
And it even includes our pledge on the back.
That's right. And then each month you get a green sheet.
A green sheet is where it's at. You're going to want to look for this every single month because it tells all about what's going on right here in Catoosa County 4-H. All the different things you can get involved in. And remember, when you get involved, Mr. Caleb, you win! What can we win? We can win a frisbee!
Or jump rope!
Or a squishy ball!
What about these cool bookmarks?
And we got 4-H cups for all!
And everybody needs a pen.
That's right. So make sure you check out your green sheet. And if you want to contact us by phone or come and visit our office, our information is right on the bottom. Every single month, you have a way to contact Mr. Caleb or myself.
Hey, you may even get a gardening bag that your parents or grandparents love to have. Don't forget, our contact information is on there, and you can always get in touch with us. Plus, on the green sheet, there'll be a list of the locations and times and dates of our meetings we have after school.
Wait, Mr. Caleb, I can see you in person and not just through this video?
That's right. We'll have 3 community club meetings every month that you can be a part of so you can learn even more about 4-H. In 4-H, we have a pledge that we like to do at the end of every single meeting. But today, you need to kind of learn a little bit about it, right? So, remember, in the pledge, we have the 4 H's. Head, heart, hands, and mouth. And also a good thing to remember is world. Because in Georgia 4-H, we punch the sky when we say world.
Not the guy.
So, we're going to give you guys a few moments to stand up and get somewhere where you can see the board so that you can do the 4-H pledge with us.
All right, did everybody stand up? Okay, let's get started.
I pledge my head to clear thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living. For my club, my community, my country, and my world. All right, guys. We hope you guys have a great day, a great start of the school year, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget.
Mask up, Georgia.
We're Catoosa 4-H.
Catoosa 4-H.
Oh.
And this is a waterfall, in case you weren't sure.
Now, in 1904, what did most people do for a living?
Eat hamburgers?
Actually, yes, they did eat hamburgers that they had grown on their own farm. You win. We also have squishy peaches. Well, so here's an idea. Why don't we put the two together? Wind, water, fire, heart. Say it, that was a really good show.
4-H is everywhere, only in the United States?
No, it's all over the world. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
They have 170 members.
170,000.
Oh, 100.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God.
They have Okay.
170 through school. Indivisible with liberty and justice for all. There's a story about Cabin 13.
This is Rock Eagle, the Rock Eagle Mound, made by the Rock Eagle, made by...
We're not really sure who it was made by. Even archaeologists can't figure it out. But if you were standing here, this is so big that you would be just this tall.
Itty bitty.
And look at this big old turtle.
Really?
True fact. Fact check that.
Fact check.
Hey, who's the coach of that team?
Not me.
Pretty sure Mr. Roberta coached it last year. But that's just me guessing. I love chickens.
Especially online.
Especially virtual. Which is probably how we'll have to do it. But don't worry. It'll be fun. Standing, sitting, kneeling, and prone. That's right. Standing, sitting, kneeling, and prone. Prone is like planking. By the way, this is actually Rivers Alive cleanup. And Mr. Roberta never talks about it on the side. But this is the Change Makers, and this is Rivers Alive cleanup.
I love this. Probably my main group, but I
Never talks about it not one time. But not just ice cream. Class, I think like the most.
Where's the pop tab slide?
It's right here. There's pop tabs on
Oh
there.
no, she.
This is pop tab. Green. All different colors. Serious right now. These bookmarks are super cool. Double-sided. Double-sided. No, you shouldn't probably be carrying a phone around right now. But your parents have one, and you'll probably have one the next year or two. So you want to go ahead and get one of those wallet things so you put stuff down in there that you need, like cards, maybe money.
Okay, they're tired. They're tired.
I'm really wanting you to know about these bookmarks and how cool they are.
Oh, please stand up.
Stand.
Please stand up.
Please stand up.
I
Please
don't know.
stand up. Please stand up. My community, my country, and my world. Oh! And we'll see you next time.
Don't lose your mask. I lost my mask.
Ha ha ha! Miss Roberta lost her mask.
Or what happened?
I'm smiling on the inside.